All right, hello YouTube. This is Alston. Taking a few minutes to talk a little bit about the income school, as well as the business that I've started, the startup, the web hosting slash WordPress development. This is actually my fourth attempt at this video. That's why it is a day late. My first two attempts were on the way home yesterday. That didn't work, and then I tried doing it again last night. That didn't work, but I will bring it to you. I will bring it to you today. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk a little bit about why I chose the income school. As I mentioned to you in the first video in this vlog, I began looking at passive income or additional ways to make money for a variety of reasons, to help the family out and what have you. One of the things that I found, or that I realized, is Udemy isn't as passive as you'd like to think. Doing the trolling the forums to place your affiliate link is an endless hamster wheel. So that's not an efficient use of your time, and it's not really passive. It does work, as I mentioned, but basically what you have to do is you have to check forums multiple times per day, write something up, and then add your affiliate link. And you have to be the first person there, because just about everyone else in the forums is trying to do the same thing. And then the other issue too is moderators will flag your account or flag your post as maybe not helpful, or you've got your affiliate link, and so that's an issue. It's not really your site. So that's something to always be cognizant of, is that when you are on a forum or Facebook or Twitter or whatever, that's not your platform. So then you wind up having to acquiesce to their terms and conditions, whatever that may be. And so as I'm watching these YouTube videos, they make suggestions as to what you should watch next. And I wound up finding some of these affiliate marketing passive income YouTube videos where they promote that you can get rich or make 10 grand in the first 30 days. They show the flashy cars, the flashy watch, the flashy sunglasses, which is fine, because I think eventually that's what everyone wants. But then at the same time, it's not really realistic. How can you go from a beginner to making 10,000 in your first 30 days? And so if you put any thought into it, you kind of realize that they're kind of selling you on this pipe dream, which could work if you did an incredible amount of work. If you don't have a day job, then it's possible, I guess, but it didn't seem realistic. So yeah, and then the other thing that I realized was a lot of these affiliate marketing gurus, they're actually getting away from affiliate marketing, and they're actually getting more into selling their own courses, because that's where the money is. With affiliate marketing, you're getting a portion of a sale, so like a commission, whereas if they sell their own courses, they get 100% minus whatever overhead they have, which makes more sense. So it's kind of a red flag where affiliate marketing could have been really good a few years ago, but then these guys are all starting to create their own course. And these courses are like $1,000, they're $500, reoccurring. So like every year you're paying $1,000 regardless if you've got results or not. So that was something that I was kind of concerned about. And then with these other courses is, they get you in for $500, and then they're upselling you. They're constantly trying to throw more things at you to get you to buy more. And so those are all things that I was actually really concerned about when looking into affiliate marketing. And then somehow on my suggested videos came income school. I don't remember the first video that was on there, but I wound up listening to videos on my way to work. I wound up watching videos on my lunch break. I wound up, when I went home from work, listening to videos. When I was at work on a TV, I was watching these videos. And the thing that I liked about the income school guys, Jim and Ricky, is they seem genuine. They seem like guys that you would see at a grocery store or out and about. There's not a lot of flash to them. I mean, they do talk about how much they've earned, but it's more of displaying or showing that their process works. The other thing that I liked about Jim and Ricky is that they tell you basically the entire process, or how they've become successful in all of their YouTube videos. If you watch YouTube videos from a number of different people, they don't give you that information. They'll tell you, stay to the end and you can get one of my tips, but there's 40 tips, so you've got to click on this link to get all 40 tips. Basically, they're trying to get you into their marketing funnel, which as you watch affiliate marketing, you'll learn it's all about this marketing funnel, trying to get emails. Then once you get emails, you can sell them. They're selling them through emails converts higher than just clicking on a web page. And so that's what these other guys are trying to do. Jim and Ricky take a completely different approach. They're giving you a ton of information, and then they say, hey, why don't you check us out? And if you like it, then join Project 24. And so, that's more appealing, I guess, to me as a customer. Give me the information and let me make the decision versus let me tease you with a little bit of information, and then hopefully you'll come along for the ride. And so that was probably the one thing that stood out to me. They could take a completely different approach to the way that they do their business. They're still business minded, they're still in it to make money, obviously, but they will, if you watch their YouTube videos, they lay out probably 80%, 90% of Project 24 in those videos. The major difference between Project 24 and the YouTube videos is everything is step by step, whereas the YouTube videos can be scattered. You have to spend more time kind of searching and hunting through and remembering which video did what, and so that can be a challenge. One of the primary benefits of Project 24 is you can, like I said, everything is step by step, step 1 through step 60, all on 3 pages, essentially 3 web pages. And then once you complete a step, you can check it off as completed. And so that's appealing. There's also a community with a ton of helpful people, some not so helpful, but that's what you're going to get when you're on the internet. But yeah, I think that's the overall reason why I thought that I would I would invest in myself, I should say, and purchase Project 24 through Income School. If you don't believe me, compare yourself. Go Google or YouTube affiliate marketing, watch a couple of those other videos, and then watch the Income School. You'll notice a stark contrast between what Income School does and what the other guys do. So that's something to consider. To date, I have made $1.63. The other good thing is Jim and Ricky tell you that's what's going to happen. The first 3, 4, 5 months, don't expect any traffic. Traffic is going to be really slow. They use the term ghost town. You're not in it to get rich quick. You should see results or success slowly after month 3, 4, 5. Your page views should start to go up. You should start making money through your affiliate links. But then obviously there's no business is guaranteed. So you have to work at it. You have to put in an intense amount of work to see those results. They strongly, highly recommend that you do these 60 steps in 60 days or fewer. If you do if you make the 30 posts over 10 months, it's going to take you that much longer for Google to see and trust you. But if you make the 30 posts in 60 days, you get everything out there, Google can kind of go through it, see that you're serious about blogging or about the content that you're providing, and then possibly you can rank that much sooner. So that in a nutshell is Income School and Project 24. It's called Project 24 because if you follow the steps as suggested, it could take you about 24 months to see full-time income. Some people do it sooner, some people do it a little bit longer. But yeah, I think that's a good summary and overview as to why I joined Project 24 Income School. Obviously, there's some downsides, like you'd like to see results the second you click post on your first post. That doesn't happen. Some people in the forums are probably less than genuine. You get that with your Facebook friends, so that's, that is what it is. You're on the internet, that's going to happen. If you have any questions about Income School, you have any concerns, leave a comment below. There will be an affiliate link in this description. Click on it, take a look, see for yourself. So I think that is a good overall summary as to what the Income School is and why I joined it. So let's switch gears a little bit and talk a little bit about my startup business that I have started this month. We do reselling, web hosting, and we create WordPress sites. So what I've done over the weekend, I actually didn't do a lot of work. So I was trying to get my home office in order. It's still not in order. But what I did do, or what I was able to do, is I was able to fix the website 5starcpr.com. If you recall, in the last video, I posted a picture of what it looked like. In this video, I posted a picture of what it looked like and what I changed it to. The owner is very happy, very satisfied. There are a few things that I still would like to do. I need to go in there and add a way to make payment or submit payments, possibly send invoices if that's something that they want. But the background or the process to it was they were on GoDaddy, and GoDaddy has like a 5-page site builder. It was an HTML site. It looked like it was from let's say early 2000s. But it wasn't responsive. You couldn't really collect payments. It was a very basic and generic site. When I went to try, and I had never seen this 5-page basic builder thing. When I went in to try and make the site a WordPress site, I couldn't do it. It would just give me errors. So I reached out to GoDaddy, and GoDaddy was not helpful at all. I tried to use their chat function. It didn't seem like he knew really what he was talking about. He kept asking me basic questions that I had already answered, and so he wasn't helpful. About 30 minutes later, or 30 minutes into this, I decided to point his domain at my name servers. With my website, reboltwebservices.com, we have our own name servers, and so pointing to my name servers, I was able to create a WordPress account. And yeah, go take a look at the results. It's called 5starcpr.com. It is a WordPress site. I did configure it to his needs. There are some things that I needed to work with him before I could add it, but I think it looks probably 15 times better than what it did before. And so that was actually free. I did that completely free for him. He's a neighbor that lives a couple houses down. The plan for, or other stuff that I've done over the weekend, and even I guess last night, I compiled a list, and on my lunch break I just make phone calls. I sit in my car just like I am now. I plug in my headphones just like this, and I have my list, that fell. I have an Excel spreadsheet, this right here. And then I just make phone calls. The goal is to make about 20 or 30 phone calls per day. During my lunch break, I take lunch so early that I kind of catch people off guard, which could be good or bad, I guess. So I try and make about 20 phone calls per day during lunch, hopefully set up 1 or 2 appointments or meetings, and then go from there. What I did decide to do is I am going to send out postcards. One thing that I mentioned in one of my last videos that will not air is on other YouTube videos, people recommend going to Yellow Pages or YP.com and looking for companies that don't have websites. That's a terrible idea. That doesn't work. That takes too long. If you live in the United States, there is a database called ReferenceUSA. ReferenceUSA has a list of every business in the United States. Large, small, doesn't matter. What you should do, or what I've done at least, is I've selected my niche, and you can actually you can sort by location, county, zip code, radius. There's all sorts of ways that you can create a search criteria. Once you do that, you can go in and then you can select it by business type. For example, there's restaurants, there's physicians, there's every business type. And then next to the business type, there's a number. That's the number of businesses that are in the original search. So what I do is I've searched by county, the county that I wanted to focus on. Then I pick, for example, restaurants, and then it'll say there's 400 restaurants. You can then click on that name, the restaurant title, and then it'll take you to a list of names. You can check those names and then download it, and that'll download it to an Excel spreadsheet. So instead of spending hours trying to harvest these names from Yellow Pages, you can go to ReferenceUSA. It's a free database. If you live in the United States and you have a library card, most library cards are free, you can just go to ReferenceUSA and download this database. That'll save you hours, maybe. That'll save you a ton of time. Some of the names on there are old. Some businesses open and close all the time, so it's not the most up to date, but neither would be Yellow Pages. So if a business opened right now, Yellow Pages isn't going to be the most up to date either. But it's a good starting point to get going and to make your process even better. So in the Excel spreadsheet, you can download by, it says like a basic report, detailed, or custom. What I usually do is do detailed, because that'll give you everything about the business. You could do custom and select what you want to download. That's another option. But when I download, or when I do the detailed download, I'm looking for a name, the business name, email you usually can't get, phone number, address, if they have a website or not, and how much they usually spend on computer expenses. All of that information and tons more is included in this database for free. So I get all of that, and then the next step will be I'm going to start sending out some postcards to everyone that doesn't have a website, and then I'm going to follow up with phone calls saying, hey, did you get my postcard? Just so that it's not a completely cold call. I'll probably say something along the lines of, hey, did you get my postcard? Oh no, I just want to follow up, letting you know that I'm a new web development business in the area, and we are taking on clients to help grow their business 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. Would you be interested in meeting to increase your sales? I'm going to say something along those lines. I haven't perfected the phone script just yet. And then we'll see the results. If that doesn't work, I'll test something else. But yeah, so that's the plan. We'll do the postcards. We'll follow up with phone calls. I'm gonna stop in a couple places on my way home from work and just see if I can earn some business that way. But I think that's really it. That's the plan. My plan for Project 24 is to continue to post on my primary site. I'm going to start posting again in March on my secondary site. I got to continue to post on my third and fourth as well. Quite honestly, I'm losing the motivation to post on those two younger sites, so I got to figure that out. So that's really it. If I've helped you in any way, especially with the ReferenceUSA tip, make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date on my progress with Project 24 and my startup company. So this is Alston with revoltwebservices.com. That's the name of the website. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you maybe tomorrow.